You pulled for Frigg because you like her huge personality, but you lose twice on her PT, and now you have to buy twice on the shop to get her to A1. But your target is A3, but you only got A1. And you feel bad because you don't have any red nucleus left to get her to A3, and you feel like you're the unluckiest person in the world right now. Don't worry, I got you.
I got you, homie.
Kuya, I got you. Me too. I'm the luckiest, luckiest person in the world right now. But we're going to go through this, alright? Now for today's guide, I'll be going on Frigg's kit and what matrices that I use on her, and also what team composition that really synchronizes with her playstyles. And later, I'll be giving you a demonstration on what team rotation I use to maximize the damage of an A1 Frigg. Now let's jump right in. Her skill, the Fimbulwinter, is a powerful AoE skill that deals a lot of damage when used properly. After unleashing Fimbulwinter, a large frost domain will be formed around you for 25 seconds, and the cooldown of this skill is 30 seconds, so you have 5 seconds downtime. Within the frost domain, you can only dash and perform dodge attack animation called the multi-slash. Also, this skill grants Domain of Frost 1 when you are in the frost domain. Your frost attack will increase by 15% and shatter by 25% when using a frost weapon. This pairs very well with Meryl. Her discharge, called Frigid Fracture, same as her Fimbulwinter, is an AoE skill that deals a ton of damage. Also, this can temporarily controls the enemies in an area before unleashing the skill. Now we go to her advancement 1 because that's all we got.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get.
Alright. Gain 1 process point every time you deal 550% times frost attack of the damage in the domain. Up to 10 points can be accumulated. When frost domain ends, frostiness points times frost attack times 95% of blast damage will be dealt to all enemies in the frost domain. After leaving frost domain, you will lose 1 frostiness point each or every 3 seconds. To make it easier to understand, this is how it looks like. Now we go to her awakening. Increase frost attack by 1.5 every 3 seconds upon entering battle. Stack up to 10 times. Last for 5 seconds. Now we go to her second awakening. This is the upgrade version of the first first awakening. Frost attack is boosted by 2.4% every 3 seconds upon entering combat. Stack up to 10 times. Last for 5 seconds. In addition to this, she can gain the hyper body and become immune to control effects in the frost domain. So if you're inside the frost domain, you cannot be stunned, flashed, or knocked back by the enemies. You are literally Meryl but can dodge or can walk inside the frost domain. Alright, now I go on her matrices. On my account, I'm currently using 2-piece Huma and 2-piece Crow. Why Huma is really good on her? If you go on the matrix effect on the 2-piece set, hitting targets with dodge skills. So who can dodge infinitely? Yes, Frigg can inflict bleed, dealing damage equal to 15% of attack every second for 5 seconds. Frigg is the only simulacrum in-game that can only dodge, so this is the perfect fit for her. A demonstration of this is when you dodge and hit the target, you will have 6 slashes instead of 3. Then after that, the debuff bleed will trigger. Now, if you don't have Huma, you can use Samir and Crow. Or if you don't have Crow, you can use 2 Huma and 2 Samir. But if you don't have all of this right now, you can use Sobek while you're farming for all of these matrices. Now we go to my team comp for Frigg. I'm currently using Frigg as a main damage dealer, Tsubasa as a charger and attack buffer, and Meryl for her strong shield shatter. And not just that, we also activated the attack resonance for increased damage. I told you we're going to maximize our damage output for this one. Let's go on what rotation I use when playing my Frigg comp. First is Subasa for my team buff, and also I put on Pepper's matrices for faster charge rate. Then if I have my discharge, I will use it on Frigg, then use her Fimble Winter so I can hack and slash the enemies. Also to fill out my ult. Then if the enemies have their shields up, I will switch to Meryl so I can break the enemy's shields. Then after that, you just repeat it. A easy and effective way to clear any content in game. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you find this guide useful if you are struggling on what to do with your Frigg. With all the recent fix on her, she is really good on her A1 and her base right now. I know as an F2P, we can't have it all. So we have to use what we have and be contented on the team that we have right now. We all know that this is still a gacha game, and if you spend too much and use the money that you don't have, you will fall from the trap. Alright, always a gentle reminder that spend your money wisely. Alright, if you like this guide, kindly drop a like and do subscribe for more Tower of Fantasy content. See you on the next video. Your Kuya Ayan out.